YouTube, what's going on? It's Tijon, aka Top Cyberdog, and I'm back with a quick video for the channel. Over the past few weeks, as I've been involved with ECA, something that Kenneth, the founder of ECA, Ellington Cyber Academy, has hammered on and preached upon numerous times is making sure you're representing yourself properly on platforms such as LinkedIn. And even as thinking back into my days at Year Up, that was something that they preached upon us as well, as making sure that we're representing ourselves properly, especially as we're looking to pivot into the field of IT, in any industry for that matter. And I always took that to heart. So in my opinion, my LinkedIn game was always okay. Wouldn't say that it was the best, but it was okay compared to, let's say, more than 50% of my colleagues that were either trying to get into the field for previous students at Year Up, or people that I was working with as an intern, and then when I transitioned full-time in my IT roles that I accumulated over the years since Year Up. And I thought it'd be a great video to make for the channel because I have improved my Year Up page, not my Year Up page, I have improved my LinkedIn page since joining ECA even more. And I thought that it'd be a perfect opportunity to go over 5 mistakes that you're making on your LinkedIn profile that are holding you back and killing your career essentially. But not to worry, we'll definitely correct those things. So hop over to my LinkedIn page where we are going to go over some things that I believe will change your LinkedIn profile and hopefully get you a better looking network, a better looking profile, and hopefully leads to potential job opportunities in the future. I know I will be flat out and truthful. I have never gotten a job off of LinkedIn. Okay. My LinkedIn represents me, and a quote from Jay-Z that I always like to embody is, I'm not a businessman, I'm a business man. And it can be more further than the truth. You are a business. Me creating my brand as Top Cyberdog, cybersecurity professional, that's me creating my brand. So whether that me creating a logo for it, creating YouTube videos, it all encompasses what I consider myself a subject matter expert on, and that's cybersecurity. And while I might not know everything, I'm in progress of learning and being the best cybersecurity professional I can be. So you want to be able to speak to that on your LinkedIn profile, and when you are able to do that, good things will happen. People will want to see you win. People will want to be behind you, in your corner. And that's what you want. Especially with so much competition out here, your network is your net worth. So hop over to my LinkedIn profile with me. I'm going to teach you a few things. You don't have to listen. You don't have to take them into effect in your own account. But you never know. So let's get right into it and learn something. Let's go. All right, you guys, so welcome to my LinkedIn profile. Feel free, first of all, to connect with me if you make it to my profile. Love to have you in my network. But let's not waste any time. So what are the top 5 LinkedIn mistakes killing your career? Right off the rip, mistake number 1, you have no profile picture and no banner. Or you might have a banner, but it's not related to what you are trying to do or even what you are currently doing. And that's a mistake because this is prime real estate. And this is something that I made some adjustments to in my own profile recently. So as you guys can see, I have a professional headshot. Being a part of the Year Up alumni group, even if you're a current Year Up student, they provide you with professional headshots for free. And it was nothing more than a blessing because, for one, not everybody has professional headshots. They do cost money unless you know somebody or have a camera of your own and are tech savvy enough where you can take your own photograph. with a tripod. Something I can do now, but back then in 2017, definitely not. And anytime I went to a Year Up alumni summit event, they offered headshots if you wanted them. And I for sure got my tail in line and made sure that I took a headshot photo at every summit. So this last headshot photo was at the Year Up Summit in Washington, D.C. many years ago. But luckily, I still look like this, so I can keep reusing this until I do not look like this any longer. Originally, the background was white. With my expertise, I was able to edit it to where it had more of a blue tint to go with the overall theme of my blue teaming. So I definitely recommend that you guys get a professional headshot. Do you have to be in a studio? No, you can be in your room that has a white wall and take a picture with an iPhone. Whether a friend holds your camera or you have a tripod and position it, there's no excuse for not having some kind of professional headshot that represents you and shows who you are. Because I know for me, when receiving requests from people, if you don't have a photo, it's not likely that I'm gonna accept your invitation. So adding a photo increases the likelihood of you expanding your network and getting in touch with people that could be of use. So, number one, you need a profile picture. And attached with that, we have the banner. Now, mine is a little extreme. Since the MySpace days, I've been heavy into graphic design, and I'm very, very familiar with Photoshop, Adobe, and how to edit and manipulate images to look very nice and pleasing to the eye. And that's what I did with my banner. As you guys can see, I have my Top Cyberdog logo. I have my name, Top Cyberdog spelled out. And in your banner for LinkedIn, you never want to have any info to the bottom left-hand corner because, of course, your profile picture goes there. So we don't want to have anything seated there because it gets lost in the sauce. So if we go back here, we have my TCD logo, but I manipulated it so it's in 3D form. That wasn't done in Photoshop. That was done in, I forget what software that was done in. After Effects, Adobe After Effects. And that was a learning curve in its own, but I got it done, and it just adds to my overall branding of TCD Top Cyberdog. And I have some calls to action in here as well. Follow my journey in cybersecurity, because my LinkedIn tells a story about what I've been involved with and what I'm currently involved with and what I hope to be involved with in the future. And then at the very bottom, we have some key bullets that represent what I'm all about and what I'm currently doing. So we have blue team, threat detection, incident response, alert triage, SIM, and of course my moniker of that I adopted, Lab Every Day. As you can see, that's a lot going on in the banner, and that image represents you and what you're all about. And instead of not having some kind of banner that shows what you're all about in your name, this allows the user to, one, feel more connected to you. It gives you more credibility as, for instance, a cybersecurity professional. But it also, again, ties into your brand of an individual who is a business. You are an expert or hoping to be an expert in a specific field, so you need to represent that. So definitely utilize the banner as prime real estate to show off your brand, who you are, your name, and what you're all about. Do you have to create a cyber moniker and logo for yourself? Not at all. I'm extra, so I went all out as far as how I was going to approach my whole entity within cybersecurity. So don't take this banner lightly. It's prime real estate and it represents you. So at least at the very minimum, if you don't have access to Photoshop, get into Canva. I almost said Canvas. That's a platform at the school I work at. But Get into Canva, see what you can do, pay somebody on Fiverr. Shameless plug, I get busy in Photoshop. Head over to my website to look at my portfolio, thgfxstudio.com. I'll put it up on the screen. Take a look at my work. If you need some assistance, I might be able to help. No guarantees, but if you come correct, I might be able to help you. But again, there should be no excuse why you cannot get some kind of banner that represents you and your mission and what you are all about. All right. So now that we have the first mistake, we'll go into the second. And that is headline does not speak to where you are going. And what that means is essentially your headline is just your job title. Huge mistake. If you see right here under my name, Tijon Hydera, I have cybersecurity professional, as well as some certifications that I currently possess and where I've been and the group I'm a part of. Year Up. I'm an alumni of Year Up. Do I have to have Year Up there? No, but I owe everything to Year Up as far as my career in IT, information technology. And I like to put that as my headline so people know I'm a Year Up alumni and this is what I'm all about. Year Up did not teach cybersecurity specifically, but they did teach me a lot of valuable things as far as information technology and soft skills. And as I continue to grow as a professional, I continue to represent them because they gave me that start. So I definitely want to keep that there because it is why I am top CyberDog. But like you can see right here, I have cybersecurity professional. If we jump all the way down to the bottom of my LinkedIn profile, you can see I have yet to be hired as an official cybersecurity professional in a corporate position. Doesn't mean I'm not doing the work though. Like I always like to say, when I was heavily into Let's Defend, I pay Let's Defend to be a SOC analyst. In my work in ECA, Ellington Cyber Academy, I definitely am a cybersecurity professional. So I want to represent that on my headline and not put my current work title of a CST3, because I'm much more than that. And of course, like I said, you want to build up your brand as the subject matter expert in the field that you're trying to position yourself or pivot into. Cybersecurity is my field of choice. I'm doing the work. I am a cybersecurity professional, period. So don't have any kind of aspiring, don't have any kind of trainee. If you're doing the work, that's what you want to do, be about it. So go ahead and change that headline to what you are aspiring to be. Be that. And once you be that, or once you are that, as far as in your headline, people will start to look at you differently. I can't tell you the matter of different people across the world that have reached out in my DMs to see, hey, can you help me with this aspect in cybersecurity? Can you look at my resume? How can I get a role in cybersecurity? And I always have to be honest that, hey, I'm not in cybersecurity in that aspect yet, but here's what I can help you with. Again, it's just more so of you branding yourself as that professional where people will believe you and want to connect with you, want to ask you questions, and that then grows your network even further. Another testament to that is me growing my network and virtually meeting a good friend of mine, a good new friend, Harrison. We both at the time were, well, not at the time. I had already passed my BTL1 exam, and he was in the midst of studying for his and taking his exam. Long story short, he studied hard, asked me questions, didn't give up, got the certification, kept on applying, and he just secured his first cybersecurity role at Medica. And he's going to be starting soon. Congratulations again, Harris. But to the audience out here listening now, without me talking about my experience taking the BTL1, Harris reaching out to me, us building that relationship organically, I wouldn't have that new connection now that works in cybersecurity at Medica. That's just a small piece of my network now that I have at this company. So if I have any questions about how Medica works, if a position opens up and I have questions about that open role at Medica, I now have a person in my network that I can reach out to and get some assistance with questions. So never take that for granted as far as the connections you make on LinkedIn. It can be much more impactful in the future. But how do I digress? Just to wrap up, for that second mistake, update your headline. Let it speak to what you're trying to do and get rid of the aspiring in your headline. It does not serve you as much as you think, so get rid of it. Something that Kenneth always says is, you're not gonna pay an aspiring painter top dollar to paint your house. So when I heard that, it was just music to my ears, because I always had a on the fence mindset about, hey, should I be more truthful? And when I started to think about it, I am a cybersecurity professional. I'm doing the work, so be about it. All right, on to mistake number 3. And most people don't think about this, but it's kind of huge in my opinion. No custom URLs set for your LinkedIn profile. Your LinkedIn URL is not tailored to your name right out the gate. So you want to make sure that you go over to your public profile or URL and configure that so it's more clean and it speaks to you. You don't have to make it your full name, but I decided to make it my full name. So if I wanted to add this to my resume or pass it along in an email, it's easy. People know, hey, you can find me at my name on LinkedIn, rather than some crazy string of text that nobody's going to remember if you send in an email or put it on your resume. So definitely customize your LinkedIn URL so it has a clean look to it and isn't confusing, and it's just more professional and cleaner of your overall brand. Like I said before, I'm not a businessman. I'm a business man. And I did not say that, Jay-Z did. So nobody get on my head about giving credit where credit's due. All right, that was a quick one, but a very important one. The fourth mistake that I see people making on LinkedIn, and this was a mistake that I changed recently off of a recommendation from another tech professional, and that's being passive in your about section. For many years, I left my about me section blank. I never thought it served too much purpose and thought it was just extra fluff. But again, this is prime real estate, just like your banner and profile picture. We want to speak about the things that we're involved in, what we're working on now, and where we hope to be. Again, when people are viewing your profile, you want to be able to speak loudly as far as what you're about and what you want to do, because you never know what opportunities are out there. And if your profile is cleanly laid out and people can easily see what you're all about and how they can help you and how you can help them, good things tend to happen. So speak directly in first person, show your passion, achievements, and goals, and you can't lose in this section. And again, like I always preach, don't be afraid to use ChatGPT. AI is a force to be reckoned with, especially in 2025, and it's not going to go away anytime soon, and we'll only continue to ramp up. So be comfortable getting familiar with the various AI platforms and seeing how it can help you and aid you in your daily life as well as your LinkedIn profile. It can definitely help with putting words together to speak to what you're trying to convey in your About Me section. All right, so off to the last mistake that I see people make on their LinkedIn profile. and that is no engagement or no networking. As you guys can see, I have over 500 connections and almost 2,500 followers. Do I post every day? No, but I am very active as far as leaving comments, posting my own content. As you can see right here, I always post my articles. Anytime I see others posting things that I believe my audience could benefit from, I'm definitely reposting and sharing my mindset to the topic at hand. And you just want to show consistency. Like you can see up here, I don't post daily, but I'm consistent on the platform. I'm always around. I'm always online. And I'm always communicating with like-minded people in the space regarding various topics in cybersecurity. And that's what you want. You want to be somebody that people can come to and ask questions about. You can go to other people and ask questions, and it just shows that you're active and you truly care about the field and what you're doing and what you want to do in said field. It doesn't take much to get active. You just need to put that first foot forward and build up that consistency. 1% every day snowballs into something really large over years and years. So, like I said before, feel free, like my banner says, calls for. Follow my journey, connect with me. If you are lacking in your LinkedIn profile as far as your network and people that you know in cybersecurity, you now know Top Cyberdog. So go ahead and send me an invitation to connect, shoot me a message. I'm always here. If you have questions regarding your LinkedIn page and how you can make it better, definitely shoot me a message, drop a comment. There's plenty of content online about how to improve your LinkedIn. I just thought to throw in my 2 cents and give my perspective on my own LinkedIn profile. All right, so this was a quick video regarding LinkedIn and how you can up your game and essentially turn your LinkedIn profile around from being in the dead zone and start seeing some more use out of your profile and seeing the upside to having a more active LinkedIn profile. Will it lead you to a job? Maybe not. While I have never gotten a job offer from a LinkedIn application, I have built up a great network, and through that network, I've been offered opportunities, and all of my roles in IT have been off of my network and people recommending me to said position. But that doesn't mean my profile can't be A1 and up to par. Because again, in cybersecurity, companies are paying a lot of money. They want to make sure that the person that they're giving that bag to is representing them at the highest level, even on LinkedIn. All right, so always keep that in mind. It's not about just you. It's about your network, the community, employers, and making sure that you're talking the talk and walking the walk. All right, so maybe in the future I might come back with 5 more tips that I believe can turn around your profile. But until then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's your boy Top Cyberdog. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.